Hey, Tripper. My moon's in Virgo too. Ours are almost the same, except my rising is Libra, but a Cancer sun, Virgo moon, Libra rising. So it's nice to see you back, though. That's really nice. Should get right into the shuffle here. Thank you for the likes up, everybody. That's good. Good thing. And this is for Virgo moon. How you settling in, anyways? Your rising is how you settling in, Tripper? Across the bay. How are you settling in now that you're home? Does it feel good? Please tell me it feels good. Hello, KG Taylor. Welcome, welcome, welcome from England. You're just across the pond from us. It's beautiful. You're almost all unpacked. Oh my gosh. Wonderful. I'm just, are you happy you're home? Are you happy that you're back? Canadian road tripper. She moved from, I think it was quite a ways away. And she's now back. She's just across the Bay of Fundy from me. We're back across the bay from each other. I could hear the crow's wings. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Only 4,000 miles away. There you go. There you go. I've got a friend that's been to England a couple times. And some of my regular customers, the clients, they're British as well. Or they're from the UK, or they're from England, or, London. 2 bunnies, a deer, loads of birds. Oh, that's beautiful. Ah, Trevor, that's nice. Everything going here. There was a horny little dove here a while ago calling for a mate. That was funny. Very close. There. This is for Virgo. Please. Give us what's up for Virgo. What's going on? What do they need attention to? What do they need a heads up on? What could be leaving their life? What could be coming into their life? What direction should they be going in? The important things as well. Yes, Toronto. I was going to say Ontario, but I wasn't sure again for some reason. Beautiful. Ah, Trevor, are you really? Oh my God, KJ. Oh my God. Well, Canadians are ruling this reading so far. I'm smiling for both of you, especially for you, Trevor. You went through a lot to get home. You went through a lot of anxiety and that kind of thing. Like, it was not easy for you to make that move. It was highly stressful. I knew you were going to go home. I knew you would get there. This pandemic's over, maybe we'll get to actually meet each other. You think? You think? We may get to meet each other. You're just across the pond. One of us has to start swimming. I got 2 ponds here, really. I've got you. You're across my pond, the Bay of Fundy, and we always refer to England as across the pond as well. I don't know if you do, Tripper, but over here we always have. You say across the pond, they know that you're referring to England. Now let's see what we got here. I just cut the cards. Let's see what we got. Let's get this show on the road. Okay, 2 Pentacles. Options. This is your overall energy. Yeah, I remember that's been an ongoing thing for you. Your sister wants them to sell it pretty bad. Look at your finances and wealth position. The 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles. I'd like to have all pentacles. That'd be beautiful. The King of the Ocean. Major Arcana. It's all about getting everything in order. 4th card is your challenges. Should there be any for the month? Maybe. 7 of Wands. Endurance. And the 5th card, but not the least important by any means, is your message direct from Spirit. Interesting. Change. 8 of Cups. And I'm going to shuffle up the Wild Unknown Tarot. And I'm going to pull an extra card. I'm pulling this extra card because it's kind of like Spirit's got, they ran out of room after 5 cards, that's it. And if there's one more thing Spirit wanted you to know, this is where it's going to show up. If they could say one more thing to you, this is it. This is it. Let's see here. It's hard for me to shuffle these days. I got one, and you got to have your thumbs to shuffle. And the thumb on my left hand feels like it's broken. I broke it once before, and I feel like I've broken it again. It's almost useless to me. It feels at the very least like it's cracked again. Very hard. I can't even pick up a little teacup because, or anything you pick up or you go to pull on or anything where you use your thumb. Pain is horrible. Oh, just doing that. Just turning the deck. Same thing. Okay, we're going to do this. We're just going to thump it. And then I'm going to do one more roll through, and then I'm going to cut the deck. This is the last word of Spirit, you might say, where it gets this one opportunity to get one more detail and one more message. If they don't all end up on the floor of the deck here, they're very slippery. God, I wish they'd get broken in. Jeez. Come on. Come on. Oh, let's see what this is going to be about. I'm even anxious. I'm going to cut right now, right here. Oh, Jesus. Temperance. Wow. Wow. That will be the last card that we read, actually. Let's begin. Let's begin. Here we go. 2 of Pentacles, options. I know because I feel sometimes the viewers shrink when they see that card. And the reason being that the type of people say they believe and feel that they've got a serious decision or choice that they have to make. And they wish that there weren't options. They wish there was one thing, not several. One thing that they just had to look at. They wish, because the one thing, then it would be yes or no. Not an eeny, meeny, miny, mo. They find that highly stressful. So, but it's not really a bad card. Forgive my nails. I got smudge under my nails or something here. It's driving me crazy. Bear with me for one moment. There it is right in front of me. That's just too weird. That's happened several times today. Okay, 2 of Pentacles. Here we go. Here's the generic side of the card. This 2 is showing a decision is underway. You're considering your options, and there are options. And you're rehearsing all the possible outcomes rather than taking action right away. You're looking at things. You're standing back and you're observing. You're weighing the options here. The choice may concern jobs, places to study, potential homes, or where to travel. In personal finances, there are demands on your resources, so you got to be careful with your money. You may find yourself juggling income and expenditures in order to balance your books. But if that happens, it won't happen for long. You get caught up again. You really will. I'm feeling that. Pay attention to the detail of any financial agreements or offers. Look for the long-term benefits rather than going for a short-term gain. Your keywords, choices, property, finances, balance, judgment, contracts, and details. So, kind of Kind of feeling the weight of this one a little bit today. My hand's dirty. They're so dry from washing them. I wash them quite often, so some days more than others, but jeez, drive me nuts. I'm feeling the weight of this card a little bit because your overall energy for the month here, Virgo. This is sound crazy. I don't know really what it means, but you keep your arms tightly by your sides this month, for the rest of this month. Don't sit and lean back on what's going on in your life and what needs attention, what you have to give yourself to, things you might have to take care of. Don't sit back. Keep your arms in tight at your sides. Sit up and pay attention to everything. Pay attention to everything around you. And pay attention to the things immediately in front of you as well. Don't overlook them. That would be your money and your finances, your own personal financial world. Be very diligent there as well. All right? And you may have to rob Peter to pay Paul. Maybe at the end of the month. But it's not like it's going to go on for 6 months where you're going to try to be. You will get caught up and balanced out in no time. Probably before the end of the next month. You'll be all straightened away. Then you'll be able to pay things out properly the way they should be paid. Okay? Look at the end result. If you've got to make a decision between something, look at the long term. Look at the bigger picture of anything. Before you really take any real action, concrete action, you make sure you know what the hell you're getting involved in when you make these choices and decisions, all right? So, number 2, 9 of Pentacles. 9s represent basically if moments are going to get tight or intense, that's when the 9 shows up to kind of give you a way to maybe brace yourself, you might say, to be prepared for things. With the 9 of Pentacles, it's all about gratitude. Gratitude. What a powerful, powerful force gratitude can be. And it's very unique because the vibrations of gratitude go out. They come from an individual person. They're unique in that way. You can influence things, your life, your situation, by your own inner power, your own thoughts. Just falling into your finances and your wealth. And wealth represents not just money, but wealth of love, wealth of health, wealth of all the things that we desire to have in our lives, or for our lives to be even. Yeah, they are good cards. Hi, Donna Neal. How are you? How are you? It is Zen Maiden. Hi. I didn't see you come in. Hi, Maria. Big kiss from, oh my God, Spain is in the house. We've had UK today, Ireland today, England today. We've had Paris today. Geez, and then we've got Spain. It's fantastic. Beautiful. Gotta love Spanish culture. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so glad that you're here, Maria. I'm very, very honored by your presence. That's beautiful. But the 9 of Pentacles, let's get back to business here. And gratitude, you know. I had a guy that I used to talk to for a little bit. I talked to him. He's a druid and practices that. And he says he doesn't believe in gratitude being powerful or gratitude at all. And for me, I just went, whoa. You know, and he's one of these people, you talk to him, you had to leave your mind wide open, but remain sponge-like because you had to actually listen real hard when he spoke about things to try to get where he was coming from. I didn't like his take on gratitude. Look, here's my opinion. I know a couple people feel the same way. The most powerful thing on earth is love, yes, but what it represents. After the love, what is there? It's what it represents. And it means loving other people, having compassion, being kindness, being forgiving, and all of these things. And gratitude is part of that. Very strong. You can't, whether it's real or not, you can't go wrong expressing gratitude. It's of the light. It is something positive, and it falling under the 9 in tarot, intensely positive, intensely good, intensely loving and embracing and accepting. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. It really, really is. You know, gratitude is, you're right, KJ. It's so important. It is strong. It is all these things. This is a good card overall. Let me bring up the 9. Looks like I'm getting drilled into the pentacles today. And you know what? I'm just fine with that. Any day with pentacles. Any day. Now's the time to treat yourself to some leisure and some luxury. And this has fallen into your finances and wealth sector. Be aware of that. Oh my God. Hear them chirping? The hummingbirds. The buzzing and the chirping. That's them when you hear that. It is a card of luxury in a lot of ways. But it's time to treat yourself to some of that and some leisure. Some of you could be furnishing your home, changing furnishings, anything like that that has to do with your home and your furnishings. Tending your garden, indulging in your favorite pursuits, or otherwise just spending on you, yourself. Because you're going to be feeling very rich in both time and in money. You love your home. So you may find yourself redecorating, rearranging. You may even get into doing some baking. And then you'd be all ready and set up to invite friends, family, whatever, to come over for an afternoon of tea and crumpets, like I like to call this. And just to share your new, fresh, comfortable space that you've created. And people sit in your living room or at your kitchen. They're going to say, I don't feel like I'm in any hurry to leave. I could sit here all night. They're very comfortable. That's a big compliment. The advice: devote time and money to your own interest and into your home. You can be the center of your own world, and you can appreciate all the good things in life just now as well. Luxury, leisure, relaxation, home, abundance, independence, and generosity. They are all the key words, and it is beautiful. That's that card. There's so much light, bright light, white light, but there's color. I'm seeing pink coming into the picture here as well. It's like a hue almost over the light. I don't know where all this, well, I know where it's coming from, but this isn't me. This is not me, but I'm seeing a picture of that, of this brilliant, brilliant white light, but there's a hue of pink, giving it a pop of color almost. Very soft, very subtle, very understated. And you think the white light is beautiful enough, and then the pink comes in and lays this layer of softness and gentleness over it. This is beautiful. It's beautiful for you guys. Really, it truly is. You like money, yes. Oh, Donna, congratulations. That's really nice. Very happy for you. Good for you. You damn right you claim it all. Claim all of it. Third card, your heart, your home, the private, intimate parts of your life. It's got nothing to do with community or your work or the people you work with, or anything. This is your private, personal life, your family, your friends, your home, literally itself, the house, the apartment, your intimates, your private, all of it. King of the Ocean. It's a wonderful card for you to have. And falling into your home sector, you can't beat that at all. There's really no negative cards here. Closest negative one is the endurance card. That's going to be coming up soon here. But, boys, this king of the ocean, he's the king of the freaking ocean, man. He stands for something. He counts for a lot. A lot. For him to be in your reading and to be in your home sector, it's a beautiful thing. It really is a beautiful thing. You just bear with me a moment. This is good stuff, man. I love doing these good readings. This is really nice. I like a good juicy reading. And we're getting that taken care of right away. Oh, I went back too far. He's right here. Where are you, baby? There you are. There. Come on now. And for some of you, maybe you've gotten really lax during the pandemic. And by lax, I mean, you're not so quick to get some things done. Do them later. I got all the time in the world. Do that later. Do this later. Not have to really deal with, He's coming in. Even though he's a very kind, loving, and patient person, he can rule with that scepter of his. You see that scepter? And he can bring it down hard and heavy to get you to smarten up and to get to those things that you've been putting off. That's what he's about, okay? Getting everything in order. Why are you letting this all pile up on you? Knock it off. Get up, dust yourself off, take a good stretch, get yourself a big pot of coffee, and get going on the things that you need to get done. That's what he's saying. That's a message he's sending you. This King of the Ocean is a symbol of order. So, for those of you this applies to, if chaos is ruled recently, just know that order and balance is going to soon be restored. If any boundaries have been crossed, you'll be able to reassert your territory. And for this reason, he reveals an end to disputes. He's cleaning house. He's sweeping right through. He's cleaning house. Where's all this traffic coming from? Feel like I'm back on the peninsula where there was ferry service. You get rushes of traffic, you knew the ferry was in. Or going the other way, everybody was running for the ferry. There'd be car after car after car. And then you wouldn't hear anything for 2 hours, nothing, That's what it's like. This is a weird day in Chance Harbor today. It's a very weird day. In a good way, I suppose. It's just different. You're going to be able to reassert your territory, which is beautiful. But everything going so well, you don't want anything to mar it or upset it or mark it or darken it or interfere with it. So even any disagreements and debates or arguments that you've been having with maybe somebody or people in general, you're even going to clean up that corner. You're going to make everything and set it all to rights is what you're going to do. You don't want anything upsetting it. At home, you're going to get more organized. At work, good leadership and management are going to reign. So things are good at work. As a person, the king makes the ideal partner, or he stands for a father or a father figure, and sometimes just downright plain pure energy, where you're the one. That's the central piece here. And you're the one that's going to be doing all these things. Take credit where it's due. The advice is time for you to get your work, your finances, or your home in order. Now is the time. And take control to protect your assets, because you got the power to do it all. You really do. You really do. Hello, sweetheart. Keywords: focus and protection, wisdom, organization, authority, leadership, and boundaries. This is your home life. This is where your heart beats. Your home life is where your heart beats. Your home life. Anybody walking in, if they're into what we are all about, it, they feel it when they walk into your house. They feel it. People come into my house, and for all the meltdowns I have, and all the negative things going on in my life that I have, even though there's not one single person, they all come in, they go, oh my God. Oh my God. I can feel the energy in your house. I can feel the spirituality. You can feel the energy. And it's wonderful. And they sit down and they say the same thing. I'm not in no hurry to leave. I'm not. It feels good being here. And I'm like, well, I'm surprised that you do, but people do. They come in, they go, oh my God, I can feel it. They can feel it the first. That's a big compliment. And it makes me feel better with my connection with spirit. It's like, thank you for allowing people to feel you in my home, because that's what I want. And I don't decorate my house this way. I don't, other people come in that don't know me, strangers, business and stuff. They come to the door, you let them in. They don't notice anything out of the way. They don't notice Pay a Fundy Fortune sitting in the corner, just as blatant as can be. And they don't say a word, you know? So I don't know, but some people come in, just about everybody, and they say that. And that's a good thing. And it's a beautiful thing, you know? You're slowly achieving order, Tripper. There's no way of getting around that at all. The next card this is where you might have to pull your big girl panties up. Put on work boots if you have to. It could be reality or it could be a metaphor. Tuck your shirt down in your pants. Okay? Hang your hammer off the back pocket. All more of a metaphor. Take your vitamins. Your vitamins. Do whatever you have to do to bring yourself inner strength and outer strength as well. Okay? Some things may require that you have to hold on to something. You can't let it go yet. In the way of things you might have to take care of, things that have to be finished, completed, taken care of. So you want to just let them go and be done with it. But something is telling you you're going to have the endurance to hold on for a little bit longer than what you were expecting. But it's no big deal. Spirit wants you to have a heads up about it, to be aware. But your strength, your staying power, come on, Virgo. There's no way you're giving in. You're going to hold on tight. You just need a little bit more endurance to carry you through there is what you need. That's what you need. Hello, Veronica One. Thank you. Nice to see you here as well. You guys are so cool. You're beautiful people. So that's what this Seven of Wands is all about. Having the endurance. And you do. You really do. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling like you guys are going to go through a period where your inner strength is going to leach out to your outer strength, your physical strength. You're going to be feeling stronger in a lot of ways. That's a good thing. It's a beautiful thing. I'll get back to it. I'll give you the generic side. A little shot of tea here. I'm getting dry. There. Now, here's the generic side. Now you need to fight for a certain relationship for some of you. This message is going out for some of you. Doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. Could be a relationship with a parent, a sibling, a child. But you may have to fight for a certain relationship. Or you may even find yourself in a position where you have to protect your own integrity. And being on another level too, as you might encounter direct resistance to your own plans. People trying to foil your plans up. All you have to do is be extremely aware. Very, very aware that somebody's trying to do this. This isn't for everybody. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you at all. So, but there could be somebody standing opposite you, trying to block your way, metaphorically speaking. They're saying things where it's clear they're not in support. They don't want to see you achieve what it is you're trying to achieve. Be aware of that. Don't let anybody surprise you either. Okay? Also, equally, you may find that you need to defend another person that cannot easily protect themselves, or you may find yourself speaking up on the behalf of a group of people, representing them, speaking for them. Another meaning could be a dispute over territory. Find yourself fighting over property of some kind. The push and the pull of it. I don't wish that on anybody. That can get tough. You're going to need endurance to get through these things. You really, really are. The advice: say your words, whoever you're speaking to, whether you're writing to them, typing to them. Doesn't matter the form of communication. The communication is what counts here. And you want to be very direct, in your face, loud, and clearly be heard. Wherever the message is getting sent to you, make sure the whole message gets to them. Have them reiterate what you're saying so that you're on the same page. Don't leave anything to chance, okay? And once you're clear, for some of you, and you're satisfied with the communication, that's the time that you can negotiate things if you have to negotiate. You've got the higher moral ground here. And with endurance and with courage, you're going to get the results that you need. You won't leave with lack. You'll leave full and complete. You'll walk away from that feeling the best you can be. Beautiful thing. It's beautiful for you. It really, really is. Your keywords are defense, resilience, protection, opposition, territory, force, and resistance. Stand your ground. Stand your ground is what you need to do. The final card here for your message from Spirit. And you know what? Some of you that this resonates, you're going to be affected. And that effect is going to be apparent through change. Change happens, it happens. Once change begins to happen and it takes place, you can't ignore a fact. It is what it is. But for some of you, the choices that you have to make, putting out the gratitude, getting that extra thing that people can't see, and that's your inner power, feeding it, getting everything in order, that don't be so lax from the pandemic, because then you'll have a mountain of stuff on top of you. You don't want that happening. It's okay to take a break. It's okay to relax, keep cool about what needs to be done, but get everything in order. Be your own best friend. Tell yourself you're doing it for your best friend, but it's you. Whatever works, right? And then having the endurance to follow through with things. That's very important as well. Not giving up, not throwing in the towel. All that stuff, of course, without question, it brings change into your life. And that's what the Eight of Cups is all about. It's about change. It truly is. It's beautiful. Bugger off, little guys. They hate me being here. What can I say? They don't like me being here. I'm the one that feeds them, but I'm the one irritating them right now because I'm out here. They don't like it. They're like, get going, biatch. I'm going to poke your eyes out, biatch, with my pecker thingy sticking out of his face. His beak, not his pecker. Anyways, I keep thinking one is going to hit me yet. They're zooming by my head and they're coming right directly at me and zooming off at the last minute. I know, Tripper. I can't believe I said that. Oh my God. I know. I don't think I've ever said that word online before. Oh, I didn't say it. Scratch it. Bleep it out. Anyways, let's get back to the point at hand here. Yes, of course. Of course. Snore, I know. Yeah. I don't know why I called it that. I don't know where that came from. Oh my God. It's time for you to take your leave when this 8 comes up. That's what it's all about. It's all about leaving where you are, gravitating away from where you are, and walking into something new. You've got other things on the go. Things are taking place. You're planning things. You haven't even thought of this a year ago. Now all of a sudden things are changing. And it's you moving away from where you are. Not that where you are is a bad thing. But sometimes it's a natural progression to move away from some things. It's got nothing to do with it being good or bad. It just is. It's time to move. Okay. This is the exact right time to do this. Right now. You may have already even left something. Could be a situation. Could have been a relationship, home, job, or other commitment at an emotional level. So, because you've already done that part, the dirty part, the hardest part, there's going to be little drama or hardly any moral struggle to contend with because you're going to be saying a very quiet goodbye. Something has been in the works for quite a while, and now it's happening. You're ready for change. You're ready for any changes that are coming. The card can also reveal a journey. It could reveal a change of scenery. It could be something as simple as well as going on vacation. It may be even taking short trips away on a regular basis. That could be part of it. Follow your heart and go forward is the advice. When you follow your heart, you're following your intuition. Two and the one, it's the same. It's the same thing. Your intuition speaks through your heart, your soul, or through your gut. Follow your heart and go forward. That's all you have to do. Don't make it any more complicated than it needs to be. Whatever you do. Keywords, endings, departure, journeys, movement, transition, travel, and maybe vacations. That could be part of it. That's funny as hell. Oh my God. Hi, sweetie. You want to be my mommy? I know. I'll pull the chair over a bit. Here we go. You didn't have to get down. You can come up and be with mommy. Come on up. Come on up. He's in the other armchair beside me and he kept poking me. He could reach me with his nose. He kept nudging me. That's too funny. Oh my God. Hi, Mary Jane. Welcome, welcome. I didn't expect to see you here yet. Oh my goodness. But I still got that one last card we have to cover. Temperance. This is if Tarot and Spirit are giving, if they're given one chance to say one more thing to you, this is it. That's what the card's for. Where am I? We're major. It's way at the back of the book, I think. Back door. Bear with me till I find it. It's way out here somewhere. Say goodbye. There it is. I got it. I found it. Yeah. Oh, God, that's too fun. I'm still laughing over Woody Woodpecker. It's just comical as hell. Okay, this is the last one for you guys. Last one. The great blue heron remains calm and peaceful as she blends the opposing elements of fire and water. She blends them. We have blue herons right here. The same thing. So it's a good sign. But she's blending these opposing elements, fire and water. She's blending them. The Temperance card is asking you to be a moderator, much like the heron. Focus on cooperation and compromise. And if you've been excessive in one aspect of your life, practice self-restraint and moderation and do it now. You'll find a new sense of healing and balance from beginning a little harmony back into your life once again. There you go. That was a beautiful card. You got to take care of you. Oh, are you home and settled? Well, I'm not completely. I'm done this reading for Leo. Not Leo. My God, Virgo. I'm done for Virgo. And I'm coming right back. I'm going to continue on. And what is it? Scorpio? Scorpio's next. Wait a minute. Libra, Virgo. Yes, Scorpio. They're coming up next. And then I'll do another one after that. And then I might stop for the night. After Sagittarius. Yeah. I might stop at Sagittarius and then I'll continue in that direction to Capricorn, Aquarius, and all of that. So far, I've done Cancer. I've done Leo, Cancer, and Leo and Libra and Virgo. Those are the ones that are done. So, yeah. Next one, Scorpio, Sagittarius. That'll be 6. So, yes. Oh, not, well, just with reading. It's okay. It's all good, just with reading. And I don't know if I'll make it out. It was beautiful. It was really warm here, sitting here when the sun was, but the sun's way over in the west. The west is that way, way behind my house. So I don't get to see sunset. But I still got a few hours of daylight here, about 3 hours left before we start to get and fall into darkness. So anyway, that wasn't a bad reading. It was fun, nothing else. It was fun, if nothing else. But this is my first outdoor reading this year, and for some reason, there's people everywhere. I come out, it was very quiet. I said, good. As always, it's pretty quiet. And then all of a sudden, there were cars and car doors, people yelling and laughing, and dogs barking, and kids squealing, and traffic going by. I'm like, but when I go in, it'll get quiet. You watch and see. I don't know if I can last out here that long because I'm not in the sun. So it's a little cool. Yes, it's done. That's right. There's a lot to get to know. We never know ourselves completely. We always surprise ourselves. We surprise ourselves more than other people surprise us. We become more, it hits us deeper when we surprise ourselves. Maybe, maybe. I need a lot of positivity in my life. I need good things to happen. The area is like, you got one stupid problem and you can't get to the bottom of it. Next thing you know, a whole year's gone by and your whole life has changed. I have no endurance. I have no stamina anymore. Physical, I don't have any physical stamina at all. None. None. Very true, Mary Jane. That's what I was saying. It's very true. We shock ourselves more than anybody, and it hits us in a deeper way because it's something internal going on. Something a certain way we change our thoughts or our opinions or our words, our actions, and we get more surprised by ourselves than anybody else could ever be. Whoa, where the hell did that come from? you know, it's that kind of a thing. Yep, yep, yep. It is life. Yes. Oh, you little shitters. You guys are bad. Got little birds feeding. I need my big camera right here. I want pictures. There's such a promise of summer in the air now. Taking my breath away. Especially if they hold to their word and they clear my view this year. I will be in 7th heaven. Whatever that means, I'll be there. Just the thought of it makes my heart almost race of getting my view back open. And this is so therapeutic for me to sit outside and do the readings. My God, this is therapeutic for me. You wouldn't believe how much. It's incredible. It really is. It's beautiful. I'm starting to daydream about summer nights. There's nothing more beautiful than the perfect summer night, especially if it's a big moon coming up, full moon. It comes up in the east. There's the cove, and there's beach and land, and then there's a forest. It comes up behind the forest. Everything is. That's the elliptical start for our planets when they're being raised in the evenings, and they go all day long. We just don't see them, but they all come up right there. And when that moon comes up, It's amazing. It shines its light down over the cove, across the water. You can walk up the beach. You don't even need a flashlight. It's so light and brilliant. It's beautiful. It's moments like that I want to share with everybody. I want them to feel what I'm feeling. I try to share what I'm feeling in photographs. I got to get my big camera back out. It's hard to do these things with little bear now, though. I don't want to take him out after dark. There's too many raccoons and coyotes and stuff around. I don't want to invite trouble. I'm missing out on some beautiful things. But if my view is open back up, I can get pretty decent pictures that I want as well. So, aw, thanks, Stripper. It sure is Mary Jane. Aw, Cicely, you're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, my. Ah. I'm here for a while, guys. Get used to me and just get over yourselves. I'm not touching your food. I'm the one that gave it to you. Damn hummingbirds. Nerve. The nerve of them kids. We got 10 present and 10 thumbs up. Just saying. And if you haven't joined Bay of Fundy Fortunes, you should. You won't be guaranteed to get notifications, though, just because you've joined. Because the algorithms and the system removes channels now from people's list, not just me. There's other ones as well. There's a lot of us that are bitching about it. Oh my, I'm down as far as them taking about 50,000, 60,000 people they've taken from me. So, but if you really enjoy being here in Bay of Fundy Fortunes, then you need to join the group on Facebook, whether you like Facebook or not. I'm sorry, but that's where we are. And it's a closed and private group, and that's a good thing because what's going on in there stays in there, never leaves the group. Anybody caught taking anything from the group, personal conversations or between us, they'd be removed. Pretty strict about that kind of a thing. So, yeah, everything's pre-approved in there from what gets posted and from to joining. And you can always leave. You're free to leave whenever you want. So it's something for you to think about. I'd love to have you. I really would. And what else? What else? I'm going on a bit about your integrity and keeping it in front of you and acknowledging the fact that we walk a very narrow path in the life that we've chosen to lead through spirit and the universe. And it can be hard because we're still here on planet Earth. We're still dealing with the reality here, hardcore human reality. It can be challenging, but as long as your integrity is in front of you and you're holding on for everything you've got, you won't go wrong. You won't ever go wrong. Okay, so something for you to think about. And you always have to look after yourself first. You have to feed your inner peace. You have to, as greedy as you want to be with it, you take as much as you need and pack it in there. And then once it's in there and you're taken care of and you're fed and you're taken care of, then you can look outside yourself and say, who needs me today? Who needs my help today? You share your love and your light with the world, and it's very badly needed more than ever before. It's a challenge. You're still human, but yet, don't you dare dive at me, you little... Jeez, it's bad. We all need each other whether we want to admit it or not. We do, in different ways, many different ways. It's a beautiful thing just the same. Oh, I like listening to other people, though, too, Mary Jane. I love having people at my table, and you get their take on things. But we usually there's a middle ground that you hit with people and having conversations with them. And it's amazing. Sometimes my hair stands. We kind of, goosebump each other out. This kind of a thing. But anyway, where are we? 51 minutes. That's pretty long. I'm going to be right back to do the next sign, which is Scorpio. So anybody with any Scorpio in your chart, come on back. Or if you just want to hang out, You're more than welcome to just come hang out. I love having you all. That's not an issue at all. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. Yeah. Thank you, Mary Jane. Same to you. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thanks for your support and your presence. It's always wanted. It's always welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll be back in a few minutes after I make a fresh cup of tea. We're going on with Scorpio. We'll see you soon. Thanks, everybody. Much love to you. All from the universe through me to you, as much as I can muster. Bye-bye for now.